All right, welcome back to Robins Stadium, where today the Richmond Spiders have come up victorious in this contest with a win this afternoon over George Washington. 56-48, Coach Michael Shafer joins us here now. Obviously, great defensive effort today, but the other thing that's going to stand out here today is your 15 assists as a team, really sharing the ball very well down the stretch and, really great passes. Jayana Irvin was terrific.
Yep.
Not a lot of assists to her credit, but still moved the ball during the offensive set. So you really played very well as a team in sharing the ball today.
You said it. I mean, it's something that we've really struggled with in trying to get them to play as a team. Pass the ball, next pass, and even if it's not to a kid that's going to shoot it, Jay wasn't shooting them, it creates a closeout, and then you can drive again, and maybe it does land in the shooter's hands. I thought she was really good driving it and creating for others. I thought Claire had a couple nice plays creating for others. And once we were able to get downhill and into the paint, it really collapsed their defense, and we were able to get at least good looks. And let's face it, in the first half, I think we left 10 points on the board from just sheer layups. So I did think it was one of our better offensive games in terms of our execution.
Is that dribble penetration from a guard something that you've been missing? At least being able to dribble penetrate and then dish off, have you been missing that a little bit?
Yeah, we really have. I mean, we haven't been able to get by our initial defender, and when that doesn't happen, you don't create help situations, and so people aren't open to shoot. So then you have to rely on a lot of sets to get those shots, and those are easier to defend than just kind of play. So we do run sets, and then when it breaks down, you got to try to beat your kid. And I think we did that tonight. I thought Jay really gave us a spark. I thought early on we were still using the ball screen and getting downhill. And again, I think once you do that, it just collapses the defense so much, or you get layups, and we were able to get layups in the first half. In the second half, I thought we got kickouts.
You got almost 9 minutes from Imani Mustaf today.
Yep.
She started a couple of fast breaks, affecting a shot, leading to a rebound, and blocked a shot. So what does it mean to have some minutes from her?
Well, I mean, I think she's been coming along. Her biggest weakness is her weakness. And I'm being honest. I mean, she needs to get in the weight room because she can't last very long with people banging on her, but she can affect games with shot blocking, and that's something we don't have. And I think that's something that they didn't have. And when you can do that, when you can block shots, it really does help clean up a lot of things at the basket. And like you said, it starts transition as well.
What do you do now with this game and players learning from it? You had some guys who played roles normally for you today that played and contributed significantly. Now that you go to the tournament with, I think it's either Dayton or St. Louis as a tough matchup.
Yeah.
How do you take that into the next game?
Well, we've been watching practice every day, and the kids that played today have been beating the kids that aren't. And I think that's what you do as a coach. And it's been coming, and then it's kind of been teetering. And I think, I got to the point where I was like, you know what, if they're going to consistently start beating the kids that are playing, the kids that are on the bench need to be playing. And I thought the positive is they stepped in, and they did their roles. They played them well. They did what they do well, and they didn't try to overdo things when they got their opportunity. And I think they found success, and I'm proud of them for doing that. But that's how we'd like to play a little bit more offensively. And I think we've been seeing it in practice, and today, we carried over a little bit.
And 10 points from Squires, too, all in the second half.
Yeah,
that was big.
That was big. It's good. Jade was less of a focal point in terms of just us running stuff for her. She was more the beneficiary of kind of us playing offense around her and then her catching dump-offs and things. And Emma's ability to drive, I think she kind of settled in a little bit as a three-point shooter, and that's okay, except when you're not making them. You need to find another solution, and so being able to drive really helped her.
So what about the tournament now? You're getting set for that.
Yeah.
It's coming up. You got to go to another team's home court and then get ready to go to Duquesne. How do you see the whole tournament shaking out with a lot of tough competition?
Well, I think right now St. Louis is probably the hottest team in the league. I mean, they just beat VCU, and I think St. Louis is playing really well at the right time of year. Can they carry that over for 2 more weeks? I don't know, but I think that'd be a tough matchup in the first round at their place. Dayton will be a tough. Anybody's going to be a tough matchup, but I think Duquesne at home is tough if they can get. I think they play at home to start, but if they can get back to Pittsburgh, I think they could be challenging. And then VCU plays such good defense that they can stay in a lot of games.
Michael, thanks. Congratulations. Good luck at the tournament.
Appreciate it.
Talk to you soon.
Thanks.
That's Coach Michael Shafer after today's win with the victory here over GW. So the Spiders now move to the tournament as they pick up the win here this afternoon. Thanks for joining us here on Spider TV and RichmondSpiders.com. We'll visit with you again soon.